Welcome to CRS Tech Academy. Now we'll look into lag and read functions in SQL Server. Basically, lag function allows access to a value stored in a different row above to the current row. This different row may be adjacent or some number of rows above, as started by a specified column or set of columns given in the lag function. Okay. Basically, here in this point of time, you should understand that lag function gives it is going to give the previous value to the current row. The previous value may be just above the value, or maybe 2 above or 3 above or 5 above. The value 2, 3, 4, 5 we have to give. The syntax I'll explain you in the future. Okay. And lead function is also similar to the lag function, whereas lag access a value stored in a row above, right? Above row, it is going to give the access to the above row, but lead accesses the value stored in a below row. Okay, this one we have to remember. Okay, lead will give the future value and lag will give the previous value. That one we have to remember. Okay, I'll give you example, detailed example, and we'll get to understand each and every point. Here I created a sales table. Create table sales, and here my id is an identity field. Identity means it is going to give the auto incremental value for this id, right? And seller name and the sale value. Okay, these are the columns which exist in the sales table. And insert into we just I am trying to load data into this sales table. Okay, and these are the values which I am providing. These are the sales values, and this is the seller name. And as we know, this id is the identity field, so it will give the automatical value. And then I'll show the sales table. Now I'm going to fetch the data from the sales table. Now we have the 5 records and 5 seller names and 5 sales values. Okay, as I told you, lag function lag function will give the value which exists above to the current row, right? So basically lag function syntax will be this one. Select, like these are the two fields which I wanted to select, and this is the lag function. Lag, this is the sale value, right? Which value I wanted to find out the lag. So we have to give that value inside the lag function. Lag sale value over order by, just I'm doing the order by sale value. So in the above, right, in the definition itself we have mentioned the sorted by the specified column, the set of columns. So here we are doing sorting by using sale value itself, the lag function which needs to lag value, right? That is the order by sale value. This is the previous sale value. Now I am executing this query. Okay, and if you observe carefully, for the seller name Kartika, for Kartika the sale value will be 200, right? And for Satya the sale value will be 300, and Harshita 400, Ramu 500, and Sita will be 600. Now the previous sale value. Okay, I already told you, right? The previous sale value. For Kartika, there is no previous sale value. This is the current record, right? The previous record not exist. So that's why it mentioned as null. So it gives null value. And for Satya, the previous value, the sale value will be 200. So that's why the previous sale value will be 200. And for Harshita, this will be 300, Ramu 400, and for Sita 500. The next we don't have any record, that's why up to 500 only we got the previous same value. That's the beauty of lag function. It will give the previous same value. And I'll detailedly give the syntax. First you have to write lag, open brace and close brace. Here you have to give the value which you wanted to do lag. So currently we need the save value. Okay, save value over. This order by is the compulsory order by. Order by say value. That's it. This is the syntax for the lag function. Here this is the IAS name. Okay, so that's it. This is the lag function. Now we'll look into the lead function. As we already know, lead will give the future value. Lead will give the future value. Same. I need the seller name and sale value, and lead syntax will be the same, but here the difference will be the this keywords only. Lead sale value over order by sale value as This is the future, right? Future sale value from the, this is the future sale value. See here. And for Kartika, okay, the future sale value will be 300, which is the Satya's one. And for Satya, it will be 400. Next record, okay, the future record is 400. For Hachita, 500. The next record will be 500. For Ramu, the future sale value is 600. That is the sale value of the Sita. So this is how read and lag function will work. Here we'll solve one problem. What is the difference between current month product count and the previous month product count for each month? Okay, and this is the query for that. If you see, I'm executing the query. This is the product ID and this is the month. If you observe carefully in the lag function, this is the lag function, right? Here firstly I have faced the data for product ID and this is month, and this is the previous count is the lag, which exists the lag function partition by product ID and order by month. And here if you observe carefully, I have used the product count comma 1 comma 0. Here 1 is the offset, means every time basically 1 is the default value. For your understanding purpose, I have mentioned as 1. Okay, it will give earlier the lag function which we have seen, right? Same it will work. And this 0 is the earlier, if you observe for the lag function, the first value is the null. Now at this point of time it will give 0 because we have mentioned default value as 0, right? See here, instead of null it provided 0. And count this 1 is the offset value as 1, right? It will give the 1 above record, like just above the record, 1 value. And if you see, partition by product ID, so these are the product IDs, and order by month. So we have the 3 months, right? 1 2 3. And for this product ID, so we did order by 1, and every time for each partition, like each for each product ID, partition by product ID, we got the previous count. Okay, previous count, this is the current count, right? This current count is the product count. For the current count, for the product ID 1, and for the first month January, the product count is 0. So this is the lag function, right? So that's why the first value is null, and because I have mentioned 1. If you don't mention 1, by default it will take as in 1 itself. So that's why it gives 0. And for the product ID 1 and month 2, it will give product count as 10. This is the previous value, and 100 is the previous value in the second month. This is one partition. So here if you observe that this statement, product ID minus and lag function, I have given the difference. I need the difference, right? That's why I'm doing the subtraction between the lag function, product ID comma 1 comma 0 over partition by product ID, order by month. Here we did the difference between product count and the previous previous month count, previous product count for that respective months. Here we'll get the difference for the current count is 0, right? And previous count is 0. The difference is 10. And 100, here the 10, 100 minus 10, 90, 1000 minus 100, 900. Likewise, we did partition based on the product. So for each product, we'll get the partition. For each product we'll get the one partition, and also we got the order by month, and we got the current count and the previous count, and the difference between those two. Here the use case is, if you observe here, okay, for the product ID 4 and for the month 4, if you observe for the product ID 4 and for month 4, we have previous count is 4000. Okay, the previous month value is 4000, but the current count is 400. Here the difference is minus 3600. Here the value will drop, right? In the business use cases, like the business owner need to understand why the sales drop compared to the previous month. In that scenario, this query and this data and this lig and lag functions will come and plays a crucial role, okay, to solve these type of problems. It will give the difference between current month and the previous month. The business owners will understand. If we instead of having the look into this table, if we can have in Power BI or table, if we use any reporting tool, we can have the bar chart or light chart to make these differences and all. And this is about the lag and lead. Here is the new things are offset value and the default value and the partition by. Okay, we'll see the lead, how lead will works in the partition by. Just 1 minute. Yeah, sorry for that. Here the product ID and month, the same. I have used the partition by product IDs, and month started as month, and as you know, the default value is 0. That's why it will give the default value as 0. Lead, right, it will give the next value. So for the one it will give the 100 value, the 1000 value, and for 1000 there is no next value, right, because we did the partition. That's why you may heard doubt. Here the next value is there, right, 20. So why we are not keeping 20 to here? Because here we did the partition. Here up to here only the end came, so that's why it gives 0. And this is the one partition. Up to here we got 0. Likewise, same, this is the lead function, how it will work. Feature point, that's it. If you want to observe carefully, so I'll give you one more thing, just to observe the offset value. So I don't want partition, just I want the order by month, and also default value. Okay, let it be. So offset value is 3. Okay, fine. And now I am executing the query. See now, see here. So it will escape 3 months, three IDs. Okay, 10, 20, and 30. It will escape 3, and then 40 value from this onwards. It will give the future count. Okay, 100. Next 200, 300, 400. Likewise, it will give the value, and last 3 records will be 0 because we have provided the default value as 0, right? This is the beauty, and I'll explain you by using one example. Okay, I'll show you the example now. Yeah, this is the example which I wanted to explain here. Here we are mainly focusing on the offset, okay, for the lead and lag functions. And if you observe carefully, this is the employee table. Okay, basically this employee table has the information of employee ID and the year and which quarter. Okay, for each quarter for this employee some bonus he got some bonus. Okay, for 2017 first quarter he got $1000 as a bonus. 2017 second quarter he got the same employee only. Okay, he got $250 as a bonus. Same third quarter $60, fourth quarter $20. Okay, likewise. So here we have one question, and he wanted to compare this year 2017 is the suppose 28. If you take 2018 is the current year. Okay, he wanted to compare his current year bonus with the previous year bonus. At the time lag function will come, right? And if he want to compare his salary with the future data, at the time the lead function is going to come. But if you observe here, the values are four records apart, so that's why we need offset as 4 instead of 1. We have to use offset as 4. This is the query how we have to write year and quarter. These are the two fields which you wanted to fetch, and lag bonus, and the bonus, right, we wanted to calculate lag function. So bonus comma 4 4 4 quarters. That's why I mentioned 4 is an offset value. Okay, it will skip 4 records, first 4 records, and over order by year and comma quarter. We need order by between 2 columns, set of columns. In the when I am explaining the definition of the lag function, lag and lead function, I mentioned we can do sorting by single column or the set of columns. So here we did order by using year and quarter by two columns as a previous bonus, and the bonus is the current bonus, and lead will give the next bonus. What will be the employee? Here we took only one employee for the clear understanding, and for 2017 and quarter, here we did the order by, right? That's why first it will give the 2017, it will take, and then after it will give the order by 1 2 3 4. Then it will take the 2018 1 2 3 4 kind of thing, and the previous bonus will be, this is the lag function, there is no previous bonus, right? So that's why it gave null values. If you pass lag bonus comma 4 comma 0, at the time instead of null it will give 0, because we didn't provided any null values here. That's why it gave null. If you provided 0 as a default value, then it would have provided the 0 as an 1. Instead of null, it will give the 0. And this is the current bonus. Okay, and lead will give the next bonus. It will skip based on the current bonus, right? Based on this bonus only we have we wrote lag and lead function. So 100, 250, 60, and 20. And we have used the 4 as an offset value. So it skipped these 4 values and it gave 80. From started onwards, 80, 80, 0, 0. It gave these values. He understood how lead works with offset. So 4 values it skipped. Next 4 values it provided here. Next bonus. Same way. And for the lag, next onwards we have the lag, right? For lag, we took current bonus values 100, 250, 60, and 20 as in next values. This is the one set kind of thing. This is the current bonus, and this is the previous bonus to the current bonus, and this is the next bonus to the current bonus. Okay, if you observe carefully, for 2018, 100, 250, 60, and 20 is the previous bonus, the above values. 100, 250, 60, and 20 is the previous bonus. 80 is 80, 80, 0, 0 is the current bonus, and the next bonus will be 0, 100, 0, 150. So if you observe carefully, 0, 100, 0, 150. And yeah, for this is that's why for the lead we'll get we don't have any 4 records, right, below 4 records. So that's why we got nulls here. But in the case of lag, we have the data. That's why for the lag, we got 80, 80, 0, 0 as a previous bonus. This is the current bonus. And for the next bonus, we don't have any records. Up to 2019 only, we have data. There is no data. Right? That's why it give the null values. So here, they use lag function with offset 4. That's it. The query below selects the bonus for the employee with ID 1 for each quarter of each year. It then identifies the bonuses for the corresponding quarter in the year before and the after the year. Okay, you got. I think you clearly understood the offset value, default value, and the lag and lead functions in the SQL Server, right? Yeah, please try to practice these things, and thank you. Have a great day. If you like the video, please share, like, and subscribe.